Hello! Welcome back to A Hare Over a Hill. I am Hare, and today we are doing a wonderful little sealed on MTG Arena. Yep. Let's get straight into it. Not really doing not really doing limited doing pre-release weekend, so why not now? Okay, let's get into it. Craft abilities. Craft with almost all lands. Okay. So we have two veils. Descend. All creatures get -X. Where X is. Okay. Interesting, math, but definitely pretty cool. Enters the battlefield. Choose. Gets plus X plus a +1/+1 counter for each creature that left the battlefield under your control this turn. Gain 2, scry 2, exile your target player's graveyard. Whenever a creature attacks the player with the most life or tied for the most life, create a 1/1 white vampire token with lifelink. Whenever a creature of the schism attacks, and you have the most life or tied for the most life, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Whenever one or more non-token Morphokes you control becomes tapped, get a Morphok, and enters the battlefield. It deals 5 damage to target creature an opponent controls. Whenever one or more of your creatures you control deals excessive non-combat. Oh, okay, so all my spells with that, like if I shock any, basically it gives all my non-combat damage effects trample. That's pretty cool. Okay, so at least I have all the fun cave stuff. That's always a fun thing. I didn't actually look into what the actual archetypes was. I probably should have. Pay 1 life and okay, so I have the fixing if need be for caves. And okay, I have some basic land shipping. Okay, so black red. At the beginning of your turn, if you descended this turn, each opponent may discard a card or sacrifice a opponent. Zoala deals 3 Lava Tongue deals 3 damage to each opponent who did it. Okay, so if I descend, so red green descend, black red descend, black green. As your opponent descend for, as long as you have 4 mana or more permanents in your graveyard, a koala gets +2/+2 and trample, and if I have 8 or more permanents, gets an additional +2/+2 and can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. So formal becomes so it's normally a 3/3 vanilla. Okay, and if I have at least formal permanents, a 5/5 with trample. If I have 8, it's a 7/7 with trample and can only. That would be fun if I could do like a 3-color, but I am unsure about the concept of a 3-color anything. So, and I'm somewhat light on red. So I may not be able to do a whole lot of descending in that, but no, let's see. Cavernized in blood at the beginning of your end step. If you descended this turn, +1/+1 counter. Okay. Enchanted returning to the. Okay, so soon another Gaia ghost form. Enters the battle. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or craft for with a creature at the. Okay, that's something. Sack creature. Drain. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you descended this turn. I almost want to do black because of this guy, so. Meal cards are really helping with the descend. I'm forgetting what. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, okay, descend. Each time a permanent is put into your graveyard from anywhere. Okay, that's what descend is. Okay. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. Put a Dread counter on it. Then, if there's 3 or more, okay. And enters the battlefield. Target creature gets +2/+0. Okay. So there's that. Mm, 1 damage to each creature and opponent. Blade. Or another artifact. I am unsure of exactly the. Because I am somewhat light on red at the moment, so. Twist, and Torn. If a creature you control would explore instead, you scry one, then that creature explores. Okay. When Twist and Turns enters the battlefield, target opponent you control explores. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control at least 7 more lands, transform. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature from among them and put that card into the. Okay, that's pretty cool as like a late game. Let's go digging for something. Target land becomes a 4/4 dinosaur with reach and trample. Search your library for basic land. Okay. Flashing Bondstone. Okay, so can feel the descend and whatnot and give me stuff in the graveyard. Enters the battlefield, explore. Reveal end or land from among them, put the rest in your graveyard. I'm actually Poison Dart Fog. Yeah, I am getting more and more into the black green import. Yeah, I. Uh, I am. Yeah, I think I'm in the at least the black green sector of things. Score, yeah, do that. Late game, it can be transformed. Exile a creature you control or in your graveyard, exile this card, return. Okay. Late game, it can be and descend. Yeah, a build that can get bigger in the late game. I'm into it. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended, +1/+1 counter, get the preacher. If you descended, black fungus. Oh, yeah, and that doesn't matter what you put in. Late game bomb plus. Yeah, late game bomb plus. Go digging for land. Let's see here. Filtering plus getting things out. Well, filtering. Flash when I don't really have ways of sacrificing my stuff. Oh wait, the thrashing Brontodon. 3 thrashing Brontodons plus I could potentially get rid of it. And then I'm gonna do the poison dart for glimpse of the core. The twists and turns. Upon entering, distribute a number of counters. Whenever Jade Heart, you gain life equal to. And yeah, I'm gonna remove that. It makes no sense in the deck. Where am I in terms of CMC 2.9? Yeah, I'm gonna do tail for some more mass removal. Yeah, and give you that to do, and I'm gonna do one of you and take out one of you. I brought in the Jade mostly so I can start going up on things. So yeah, give me one moment and I'll be back with game number 1 to see how it actually goes and whatnot. Yeah, see you in just a moment, folks. Okay, and here we actively go into game 1. You don't. Okay, so the glimpse of calm might have not been the best choice. I think I can because I'm actually no, the search for cave. No, the glimpse actually somewhat hurts me in this sense. Put the glimpse in. You doubt damage the attacking draw card. Okay, I get that. Thrashing Barontodon. Next turn I'm probably gonna go. Yeah, for some reason Arena glitched out a little bit and I had to repair it and I put in Seeker. I actually like this Snail Dude, just like a 1 mana 1/1, which is okay, but then it just says like, oh yeah, start exploring and start doing all that fun stuff. Okay, wasn't expecting that to happen as soon as it did. Um, do that. Fungal. Then next turn go with the Tithing Blade. It's either I go digging, I might just go digging for land, the forest, and yeah, no, that's still the option I think I'm gonna go with. It's gonna go Glimpse of the Call. I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna cycle the Rampaging Spiketail, grab the Swamp, play that, go explore, throw you to the graveyard because. And I'm not gonna attack this turn. Yep. And the send only really cares if I actually if I actually send a permanent to the graveyard. Next turn I'm actually gonna glimpse the call and grab the forest that time. Actually there's the forest. Yeah, I'm gonna fudge. I didn't mean that. I'm actually just gonna glimpse the card now. Go digging for the forest. That was actually a somewhat of a bummer there. Um, I could flip the tithing blade, slow the bleeding a little bit. I think I'm gonna wait to crack that until after the Tailtide. I'm gonna flip goodbye the Seeker, which sucks a little bit on the Tide. I'm somewhat doubting that they flip, but also I can just go with a greedy freeboot and just get in the attack. And okay, I must have missed something there, but say la vie. And I just realized I was on the my main, so he was just seeing me like. That was probably the somewhat unexciting match. Got off this guy. Got off the tithing blade, which, yeah. There, the descent was. I was actually going with. Fungal was somewhat useful there. Descend and the descended mechanics definitely potentially are there. Meal. What was the card that I was actively like? Yeah, the Tail Tides was like I did a major misclick, and I could have actually swung the game there instead of playing out the hiding tag. What was the thing that? No. What was the? I think I'm taking you out. Geez, what was the thing that I was like? I have no idea what like I was like. There's something that's there. Let me get the quick replacement that I want to do. There's the acolyte that allows me to do the shenanigans. I think over the edge is. Yeah, over the edge is where I actually want to be with that, so. Oh, and I was on the wrong freaking screen again. Yeah, but I think this is. That first matchup wasn't the best, but I think I might have found where I want to be. So, as always, folks, I'll see you around in the next video. See you around.